All right, we are live. Welcome, folks. Hope you're having a good day. We're gonna have a shorter stream today, but should still be enough time for making the number go up for a bit. So let's give that a shot. We'll go from there. Could go for the 2-pair because we are, well, the 2-pair does it, so there's no reason to take any risk here. Welcome, everybody. It's an early showman. Yeah, it's a pretty good faceless. Let's try and get value off of that. That was easy. The flush wins. I don't know if I want it to win, though. I kind of want to find some more face cards. But it's fine. Back to the streaming schedule later when we first got into Blotcher? Yeah. It's true. Let's take a peek. Those are terrible. What about in here? Iker? Okay. Let's just go ahead and sell these. See if we can get faceless value. I don't think this wins, and I don't want it to. I want a clear hand so that I can get another face card. Nice. Could have gotten more money off of that, but this is fine.
Well met.
Goat fella. That's not what that says. Thank you for the 4 months, though. We really don't have good point scoring right now, do we? Nice. Mike. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. The gold 6 seed today that I kept losing, but I was determined to find a way to win. Took nearly 2 hours. Now to win unseeded. Look, people have a lot of opinions about seeded runs, but they can be good teaching tools. So if you use them in that way, like it sounds like you did, it's a good way to learn. Captain Lemon, thank you for the 2 months. And Della, thank you for the donation. Yeah, let's just send this. And look for some point scoring. It's in here. Kind of? We'll say that maybe resembles point scoring of a sort. Okay. This is going to start making our discards kind of awkward, though, isn't it? Narkdom. Thank you for the 9 months. Do I need to play this? Don't be a coward.
Well met.
I should have played it. Nah, we're fine. My back hurts. Thank you for the prime. Jake. Actually should have opened this first in case of temperance. You know, if we just make everything clubs. Nah, let's do this. We don't really want the castle to be our good joker here. That would be catastrophic. We could make like an inverse, get rid of hearts and spades. Let's get rid of spades. Grab this on the way out. Looking for clubs again, that's right. Dokie. Maybe just the straight is fine here. Huh? Okay. That's kind of something. Shoot, those aren't. Looking for hearts. One more face card, please. Cool. Yeah, we're relatively strong, I guess. See if there's money. Just make some kings, I suppose. Yeah. Come back for the seed money. We're looking for hearts again. Wait. Still want to get high card leveled here. Want to get money. Want to get money. Okay. Juggler, let's look for money. I mean, you're not going to do anything anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is bad news. I have a hard stop in not long from now. Uh-oh. Looking for hearts. Alright. Well, we need to figure something out for this Perkio. Probably want to try and find a Sixth Sense, maybe? That's really good, too? Oh, no. Worst possible time for this to happen. $24, high card. I mean, we don't have telescope or observatory yet. But we could start. Hearts. Cool. I mean, we do have to start early if we want to have a chance at making it go. It's not really the thing that we're pushing towards right now. It's pretty good. Okay, let's get some hermits in here as well. So that we can get some money. Temperance is even better. Showman in place of you. For another blueprint. We're looking for diamonds. We have fewer things that are kind of like competing for our discards now. Alright, we have like 2.5 hours. Maybe. Oh, the showman doesn't. Yeah, the showman allows me not to have to worry about some of this nonsense. That's actually kind of nice. Let's get a death up there as well. Start fixing the deck. Doesn't matter. No more diamonds. Let's not get rid of 6s first of all. Relax, it's anti-4. Have you seen the... Okay, have you seen the Jokers? Okay, have you played this game before, though? A lot of things can go wrong. We don't have any late game scoring whatsoever. The advice of just chill, it's anti-4 is great advice. Chat is notoriously, like, just extremely bad at predicting what's going to Naninf. I do need a red seal at some point, and it's hard to get it on this deck. Which is why the 6th Sense would be nice. Orgeo strong, but not right away? Yeah, exactly. But people that are inexperienced or have only watched runs like this and not done them, you know, see it and get a little bit overexcited, I think. Hoffids, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Gold seal is tempting. I don't think money is going to be a limiting factor right now.
Well
Use
met.
this. Brad, thank you for the prime. I don't want the money now. I need to roll into things that, like, do something. And accelerate this a little bit more. Or not. Castle kind of OP. That is the first time I've ever heard that take. Telescope voucher already redeemed. Nope. That's why this is not a sure thing yet.
Well met.
God, I hate the chat scroll in I'm sorry, RK. Twitch chat auto scroll is terrible. Or Pluto. Like, Castle isn't even doing as much as Burnt Joker has done for us right now. Spades. Keep Castle as long as possible? Nope. Is your suggestion make the run as weak as possible? Okay, wait, that's actually something? Kinda need gold cards long term. I don't have room for that fool. Castle doesn't even scale well? No, it doesn't. It's not the thing that we've got going for us right now. I think we still do want to hang on to the death. Card. This is what I was trying to check.
Well met.
Jazier, thank you for the 2 months. Save death for Red Seal. That's what I've been doing.
Well met.
I know how to play the game, thank you. Anything? No. Overstock is pretty good, though. Probably not.
Well met.
Zachary Butt Crackery. Thank you for the prime. God, I need to get out of the castle just because the animation is slowing me down too much. Sure. I don't really have inventory slots for purple. I do kind of want it, though. We can actually use the death on... the purple if we find it. Just they kind of as a compounding effect. They're all temperances, right? Oh man, that's huge. Swizzle, thank you for the super chat. Taught me a lot about smarter play since I started watching. I don't know this isn't much, but I wanted to express my gratitude. Well, glad you got something from it. Thank you for the support, and glad you're improving at the game. That's a ways off. This doesn't do anything for me. Okay, should probably start using the deaths, or at least one of them, so that I can free up an inventory slot.
Well met.
Don't want it to be a 6 because we really want a 6 cents.
We're gonna be rich.
Siggy, thank you for the super chat. Wanted to clarify that I have YouTube Premium so I can froze my phone well. Okay, happy to hear that. You didn't have to donate to let me know that, but I appreciate the update on that. Just want to make sure everybody's being safe out there. And Noodle, thank you for the super chat. Minu, thank you for the super chat.
Well met.
Just make our trash cards diamonds, I guess. Vampire Cat, thank you for the sub, and Strawberry, thank you for the donation. No Pluto. Here's one. Okay. The needle, huh? Discarding diamonds. Nope.
Well met.
More diamonds. Okay. Let's do this first, actually. Congrats, Unicorn. I think we might still need the scoring from the castle right now. Okay. Good vouchers. Red seal? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's good enough. I'll take it. Just need some strengths now. Could have saved that roll. That trading card would have been huge. Diamonds.
Well met.
Limbo, thank you for the prime. Nice. Okay, we're gonna use the temperances here and then pop the invis after selling everything. And then proper order is here, I think. Okay. So. Unfortunate. Dandy, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. This is unseeded, so we've got something pretty good going. I do need some point scoring, though. That's not it. How close are we to, like, legitimate seance value right now? Because I really need to find a purple or a spectral. Let's try it. Oh, I don't have space. You're pretty bad. Cat. It's our boss blind. Flips and shuffles. This is fine. We've got high card at level 38, so that's where all of our scoring is coming from right now. Wait, that's a 6th sense. Huge. That photo is also kind of tempting. Poro, thank you for the sub. Or the super chat. Egg. Let's get a couple more rolls. One more.
Well met.
Okay. Play it. Plus 50 aura. Guess that tells us how much that, I should have played more cards here. How much that castle was actually doing. Might need to get out of the rebate.
Well met.
So that we can find a scoring joker. Medina, thank you for the prime. Get more value from the 6th sense, maybe. I think we need more kings, we need better kings. So at least bring this to the front because it goes first. Castle is back. Iron Man, thank you for the membership. Where point scoring? Doesn't exist. Maybe we take one of these. Okay. Well, we found some point scoring. Permit's fine. I'd like to find, or would have liked to have found a strength, though. Nah, it's seeded. Alright, bet. Oh, wait, no, that's why it's not in red text. There's the strength that we need. Not for these, though. I mean, we do just have the strength to get there. I would like an Ecto, though, but probably too greedy. I need to find the red seal. I think nothing matters other than strengthening the red seal, unfortunately. Let's see if we can still find it. Maybe delay winning a little bit. We don't have that big of a deck. I need to open up for the ability to get more tarot cards. Bottom 10. Maybe there's an easier red seal here. Take a blue seal, I guess. I don't need to roll down until after we figure out what this invisible is going to hit. Come on, man. It doesn't exist in my deck. What vouchers are we looking for other than observatory? All of them? Telescope, namely. This is actually unreal. I cannot believe this. I'm gonna send this just to be safe. Wait, is that even? No, it's not better. God, that was really annoying. And I still need one more strength. Huge, huge deal. Want to get out of Parkio next. Okay, this will surely help. Or do I just... I need the money long term. We have enough purples that we can get decent deck fixing. There's the last strength that we need. And a death. Perfect. All right. My God. Not like this again. Okay. Actually not like this. LJ, thank you for the super chat. No! $1? Okay. It does slow down our acceleration a little bit, but it is probably better. Well, it's definitely better. It's just a matter of whether it's necessary right now. Now this is a question. I think we might sell the mime for the cola here. And we can get more cola. I think that's worth, because vouchers are what we need. Hunt punt.
Well met.
Give it the super chat. Welcome to the stream.
Well met.
Axel, thank you for the prime. We're still fine in terms of scoring for a little bit. Iron Man, thank you for the super chat. Happy to help. Okay, Ecto is something we could take here. Deja Vu is also good. We probably want to split suits somewhat, since we don't have reroll vouchers. Hey, we can try this again. That could get us an Ecto.
Well met.
Don't have any queens left. This is tempting. Never mind. Alright, we need to open up a Joker slot somehow. The way this is going, it may have to be a two-parter. For the gold cards. Vouchers, do you have very few? That's why the colas were so important. Like, my vouchers are definitely the limiting factor right now. I don't know why I'm looking in here. Vouchers and econ. Oof. Alright, I need to slow down. I'm in a hurry, but I've got some time, especially if we break it over 2 runs or 2 days. Okay. Somewhat helps with our econ. Also at least gets a full voucher cleared. We do find another mime. We probably do trade a brainstorm for it. And then the brainstorm comes back around once we open up a Joker slot. I think that's the path I want to take. The mime, like the brainstorm helps accelerate this, but we don't have guaranteed telescope. Sixth Sense really wants to come in. I don't think it's worth a brainstorm for a Sixth Sense though. We have other ways to get one roll. We have other ways to get the Ecto that we need. Hopefully. Okay. Homonym, thank you for the super chat. When someone who looks at me with the same level of sincere concern you look at your Joker symmetry. It's an important skill to learn in this game. Minus $1. Okay, the red seals are doing like a mime impression for now. But the mime also gives me like lots of extra money. Oof. Giga whiff on the voucher. Buddy. Learn to take a hint. There's no reason to open this. Why do I keep opening these? Itchia. Thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Cat. Okay. Well, that's a problem. need to sell that. Won't a pair cut it? Possibly, yeah. If we get enough red seals, maybe. Alex, thank you for the gifted membership. Oh, thank God, Kali's here. We do not have telescope, no. You don't have to give me money to ask that question, though. You can just ask it the normal way. But thank you. Thank you, Spitz. Should probably test a pair, so I know whether or not I need to roll down. Here. It's okay. We can do this. Incredible. Okay, we lose a little bit of money here, but with the potential to save a lot of money next round. Are you saving the tags for her? You can scroll up like 5 messages. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of red seals. Yeah, you don't even have to scroll up. You can just simply look up, I guess. Alright. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's safer long term. Pendragon, thank you for the donation. Very good. No. You go here. No reason to reroll anymore. Crispy, thank you for the super chat. Bro can say one-word vouchers, but decides to condescend to his viewers somehow. So, sure, yeah, I'll just say vouchers every 5 to 45 seconds when the question comes up. Or, chatters could simply just wait and they'll hear me say it. Like, it's... Just leave. You've been nothing but, like, a nuisance since you came. Just leave. If you don't like the content. All right. I don't think we want to take too many skips. Like, yeah, I would like another double tag, but we also need to accelerate the Perkio, so.
Well met.
Nice. What's the double tag for? Good bait. I think there's a death in my fool, right? Oh, there's a temperance. Thank you for the super chat, William. Appreciate that. Now there's a death in my inventory. You concerned that YouTube sent your plaque backwards now. We'll fix it in post. Realize 4 negative jokers sounds cool. Yeah, let's hope we roll into them, I guess. Alright, give me some vouchers. What's your favorite planet not in Belatra in real life? I don't know, but like Earth's got to be top 5 at least. Okay, there's one of those requested negative jokers. Not a great one, but... Okay, well, I guess we're just not getting a death this time around. Unless... Unlucky. Any reason in particular you're going for gold cards over steel? The difference in score. I have 19 additional E's. That's 19. That's a 1 with 19 zeros. So, score is not a pressing matter. Money is. Requires a lot more money than this to get a, like, good high score run going. So if your runs don't look like this, it could be a result of, like, not prioritizing money. Deck is mostly kings at this point. Roffle literally calling chat broke. It's true. In a video game, in Minecraft, well, in Bellatro. It's okay for me to say. I think we're still fine like this. Shiny. Oh, that's 2. 2 negative jokers. They're so valuable, too. You. Okay. I guess that's free. McLeod. I give you the super chat. Tips for unlocking combos for Stuntman. On scoring and retriggering effects, right? That's the best way to make a big number. So things like Mime Baron, but also Sock Idol, Photograph Chad. I forgot to move the mime. That's a lot of money I just missed. Yeah, glass cards are another... You don't even... Realistically, with glass cards and a retriggering joker, that should get you there. If you level your hand enough, like... You don't even necessarily need more than just, like, one joker. Is it even that valuable? Yeah. We want to get rid of the non-red seals as well. 3 negative jokers. Okay. Clearly, it'll be the 4th one that will do a singular thing for me. Wait, did I get... That is remarkable. That I got 2... like, 1 in 80s? I don't even have, like, I don't have enough stuff to cut anymore. Well, I guess the bad kings. They're all bad kings. This is America. I don't think Riffraff can generate even negatives when, you know, like, I think you need an open Joker slot for Riffraff to do anything. Hence the must-have room. Connor, thank you for the super chat. 1 in 600, or 6,400 odds. I always thought it was just a 50-50. Either it happens or it doesn't. Alright, Ecto me. Fine. Stu, thank you for the super chat. Enjoy that Oblivion. They did what? To Oblivion? Oh. I read that wrong. Remaster. No, 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 no. I moved one too many. I haven't seen a death in a while. Guess I never will. I don't have a single boss reroll voucher. We're playing an extremely, extremely fragile run right now. Swiftyverse, thank you for the membership. Last arteries? Yeah, but I've got, like, my suit's pretty consolidated at the moment. In a way that would leave me susceptible to, like, clubs or diamonds being debuffed. I think diamonds have maybe already been debuffed, though. But the plant was very early. One step closer. And I'm not even about to break yet. Oh my god, death does exist? Let's, surely it won't be a bad idea to just go all in on diamonds based on my memory that I think we've already passed it. Surely. Flash, thank you for the donation. Also nice. Like, we'll have 3 rounds to fix our deck for the suit, right? It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Ben, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the streams and videos. Congrats on the gold stake win. Thank you very much, Collie. Undisputed greatest mod. Hearts have been debuffed. That's true. That is also unfortunate for me. I think we just want pool at this point. Do you decide which vouchers to buy during runs? Depends on the run and which vouchers will help a given run. I have 1, 2, 3, and then obviously those. This one. Win Gold Stake Day. Nearly every single day that I stream except for this exact day. Is death even worth it? Yeah. It's literally the only tarot card that... What? Why wouldn't it be worth it? Makes my deck better. Red seals are, like, extremely important. Alright. Send it and hope for the best. You get a 6 cents, would you take it? And if yes, what? Then for what? Well, I've already skipped, like, closing in on double-digit copies of 6 cents, so probably not. Nightmare, thank you for the donation. Would you say red seals or blue seals are better? I wouldn't say either. It depends on the context. It always depends on the context. That's very good.
Well met.
All right, we have 1, 3 cards that need to get shifted over. Why am I rolling? Wait, we're already on anti-16? We are zooming. Suppose we're gonna make one steel as a treat. Just so that we have it for later. Shamu, thank you for the donation. At what point do you start taking your tycoon and playing card vouchers when you, or do you never save the, it depends, like when I don't need jokers is when I would consider those vouchers. Because that's the thing that they do, is they prevent me from finding the jokers that I need. That's the punish for using the steel, I guess. Okay. Let's just get these two. And then our deck is fully fixed. Anti-24 needs another course of scoring, I'm pretty sure, whether it's Brainstorm or Observatory. Yeah. No, it needs a lot more. I'm aware. I've been here before, thank you. Oh, man. That was another... Like, you're not sure, but I am. Tycoons can sometimes be okay to clear a voucher if you have little time and really need a voucher. Yeah, like contact. Like I'm not saying never take it. I've taken it. I've also taken Magic Trick because at least the second iteration of that actually clears a voucher, right? So there are situations where, like when you're getting down to the wire, you need to take them, but we've got time. I appreciate that, Barker. Glad you feel welcomed, because you are. That would be nice, but not really for this build necessarily. Do we even have anything? We could start making all of our clubs steel, I guess. Oh, there's our fourth negative joker. Incredible. Such value, much wow. Neat. Roxy, thank you for the super chat. What's your take? One gorilla versus 100 man, who wins? I don't know. Probably the men eventually, but you're losing like at least 75% of them. Okay, that's a full voucher cleared. No voucher skips though. The scoring is catching up to us a lot sooner than anti-24 is the main thing here. Because we're missing out on a lot of scoring tech still. Save money for Serpent rerolling. Honestly, we might need to, but like the problem with that is it kills the potential for Perkio to do anything. So we just like need to get our scoring tech squared away. Probably next ante. Need to start more aggressively making steel. And just pray that we hit the observatory sooner rather than later. Been an angel, thank you for the super chat. Your econ needs work. Okay. Explain to me what I could have done differently to put my econ in a better spot. AZ, thank you for the super chat. Why is that chat so baity and generic? Because they lack creativity and originality. Okay, gotta roll harder for the Terras that we need. Because the clock is on. Really don't want to have to get the controller out. Okay, that should be fine for now. Rizkin, thank you for the membership. And Skylar, thank you as well. Appreciate the super chat from Bulgaria. Thank you for that. And Elijah, thank you for the super chat. It's like you do a Baron build and NF every other week. I can't even get it once. It's just experience and practice and mostly experience, right? Once you get it the first time, it starts to come together easier the following times. Ugh. Okay, this is actually the last round. Jake, thank you for the super chat. My girlfriend wants to have a Bellatra themed costume for Halloween. I suggested going as you and her as a backseater. Chat, scary. Yeah, that might be, depends on the, how, I guess mature your audience is at the party, so like if you're gonna be around children, that might be too terrifying. Right, glow up, get that out of here. Need more steel. Possibly flint as well. AZ, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're liking the content. Yeah, she can just hold up a sign that says, is this seated? And then she can, like, at various points, swap out another sign directly above it. Like, you can have a sliding sign that has like 2 messages, and then also directly below that is the seated. Yeah, we're gonna have to unfortunately start making some diamonds that are chariots as well. Have a sign that is blueprint good. No, the question that I've been getting a lot is, would a negative blueprint be good here? Can't we serpent farm? We just discussed. We might have to start retiring high score days. I don't think a negative blueprint is ever bad. Yep, that's... That's the point. But then when I don't take the question seriously, I get told I'm being rude. Oh, 5th? Negative. Surely the next one will be good. Skylar, Forbidden Angel, and GXL, thank you for the super chats. Okay, let's see how much steel we actually need. We need to start, like, means testing this. Top-end testing. +3 molt for club. But yeah, +6 when we play clubs, though, because they're red seals. Cody and Blair, thank you for the super chats. Is it necessary to have the second hand size voucher before switching from DNA to burglar? I don't know. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Well, especially if you have Nacho Tong, it might make up for it. Like, 1 hand size, I don't think is the difference maker. But like, if you're in the part where you're going for the burglar, if you're past ante 24, you have some wiggle room, right? So like, there's little risk in just finding the burglar. Blob and Ouroboros, thank you for the super chats. And Nix, thank you for the 23 months. Wow. I kind of need that, but I want to live the observatory dream, so I'm just playing hard for that game plan. And then we pray. Okay. Do have some more steel. Let's see if we can find all steel. Costs me money, but it gives me a sense of how hard I need to, like, freak out for next run. Or next ante. We still, don't have either of the time machine vouchers, too. No antimatter yet is crazy. We don't even have blank. Okay, E40. Yep. That's unfortunate. It's a bad boss blind, but at least we might have to consider buying this. Gotta reroll. Okay. Jesus. I mean, it's one brainstorm, Michael. How much could it cost to roll down into? When we have no econ going. Make glass cards to save yourself. It's just the worst possible bait that I could imagine. I'm just done reading chat for a bit. Let's actually go ahead and ban that chatter. They've been really annoying. All right. Gotta lock in. I don't think this run's gonna make it, though. Unless an Ecto here could save.
Well met.
Shamu, thank you for the gifted subs. Unlucky. I think I have to buy this. It sucks, man. This probably extends the run by an ante, but it prevents, like, the fun stuff with this. So, we're just gonna greet it. The only thing that can extend this run with the Perkio intact is vouchers. Here. Norbs. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, run's dead. It's brutal. All right. Gotta get obscenely lucky. I don't know what to do other than pray we get the world's greatest negative, or we're just gonna have to sell the Perkio, which kind of defeats the purpose of roll Serpent. So, I mean, then I get 2 vouchers. Like, I can't beat the small blind if I do that. I guess that's the only way to keep the run alive, though. We also miss out on a lot of Perkio value, is the big thing. So, like, the observatory gets worse, and we don't Nan Nymph anyway. But I guess that's the only way to extend the run. I also don't even... Yeah, we barely have enough cards to... Okay, that was quick at least. The problem is we lose the double tag value. Is like catastrophically bad. So... Like, yeah, technically... We lose regardless. Why would we lose? We lose because we miss out on value. We lose long term, but we win short term. Like, easily. But, like, we're missing out on way too much value for this run to get much further than this anyway, so we're just, like, already in the death spiral is the problem. Yeah, the observatory showing, like, being able to see 2 vouchers is at least a better spot than, like, selling the perk. Like, missing 2 rounds of Perkio is better than selling the Perkio to get a brainstorm, because it still leaves us open to the observatory. It just feels bad to, because we gave up so much for those double skips already. And, like, the problem is, again, we now have to repeat that process. And so every time that we do this, we get significantly weaker. And it costs more and more money each round to reroll the Serpent. Money that we don't have because we're so weak. So again, this is just what the Death Spiral looks like. Thanks for the flush levels. Serpent took way too long. I mean, it was fast the first time, right? So that's like, between the two, that's about the average. So that's just the expected outcome. We just need the observatory to hit soon before we run out of money. And score. Like, we still have a couple more hands, so we do have more potential score than this. This is maybe even the last ante we can, like, get by skipping. Another negative? Yeah, I'm just waiting for one of those to, like, do something. Shouldn't have sold those yet, but... That was fast. Probably do need a lot of steel this time. But this may be the last round that we can actually make it through. Next round is definitely the last round that we can actually make it through without getting an observatory. Let's go one more. Didn't copy Baron? I know. I should have been doing it this whole time, but I was being lazy. Because it takes additional time. Is Tribulate a possibility? Possibility to do what? Okay, so we're through next ante. If we get another quick serpent roll. Tribulate, ironically, a run saver here. Yeah, and then it gets me out of this hellscape. Ball's itchy, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. And we're out of the death spiral because we simply die instead. Tour would get you E82. Source. I made it up. No ecto. Hadn't you bought that voucher already? I literally just got the consumable slot last ante. You're at 7E81. Okay. What does Trib have to do with that? The only thing that gets me out of this is we really needed that ecto in there. The only thing that gets it's not even the coward's line. Literally the only thing that gets me out of this is I don't beat Ante 24 with this. The only thing that gets me out of this is observatory. Better than Perkio. You don't know what you're talking about. Taking the brainstorm takes me to the exact same place as observatory, without the upside of, as the Perkio, without the upside of potentially getting an observatory. Like we're still in an identical situation with that, just without the like high roll upside.
Well met.
E3W, thank you for the 3 months. Okay, so we can actually hold some more glass this, or gold this time. Maybe not too much more. Just alternate between the two. Alright, this is our last chance at it. 26 rerolls is close to average luck. Yeah, I don't think there's anything atypical about the serpents showing up right now. Like, between the few that we've done, I think it's about average. I think it just looks worse than normal because I have such little money. Should be able to get by with this. Worst case scenario, it replaces itself. Elijah. Thank you for the super chat. Like, the problem is because we just lost so many rounds of the Perkio, even if we get the observatory, it's not gonna, like, take us super far. But we do need it now, or we die. We're dead. It is what it is. That is... Somebody got really mad at us when we said, no, the run isn't Nan-Inf yet. Don't be silly. There's a lot, like, when it was anti-4. And that person threw an absolute tantrum. But they were just, like... proved exactly wrong. Yeah, we gotta find something. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of people saying, just use Plutos now. So it was like E40, E45 is adding 35 Plutos going to give me 40 zeros to my score? Maybe 30 zeros to my score? That's a 1 with 30 zeros. Is that going to make a difference? Like, this +3 hand size might give me more score than using every single one of these Plutos. You can make it to 80-something. No, I can't. Would the hands-eye skip matter here for one more ante? Nope, not quite. We just die. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Use planets. Use your brain, or at least your ears, so you can hear the words that I finished saying right before that. Wouldn't it have been minusculely better to reroll the Verdant Leaf? Yeah, the Verdant Leaf would take it from E78 to E77, but like with a high value before that. So I would have been what 23 zeros off. So, it's just GG, chat. We don't have to go through this every time a run, like, loses. We just die. I'm new, why can't I use planets? I can, it just doesn't do anything. Because of the scale of the numbers is just too high. for it to... It doesn't change a singular thing in the outcome of my score here. This run is dead because we can get observatory. Yes. And that's okay. But, like, scrambling to things that, like, move the needle, like, literally fractions of percentage points in terms of the score that we're putting up right now is just not necessary. Exponential scale is difficult. It's true. It's true. All right. GG. We tried. We greeted. And we died. Unlucky. All right. Let's see if we can sneak one more run in. I'm going to get some water and coffee. I have maybe an hour left, but I'll be right back. Since we're light on time, let's just go ahead and do a ghost deck run instead. All right. Let's see if we can put something together.
Well met.
Probably won't get past ante 24 this time either. Buzzard, thank you for the prime. You really just sell the hex. Gonna hit an NF chat, you gotta believe. It's already too late. No Perkio means we're cooked. This is not the right deck for an NF run. This one will be an NF. If I don't hit Perkio in the next two antes, no it won't. But also, like, No, it won't. I'm not going to hit Perkio 2 times in a row. Sentence is uttered immediately before hitting Perkio 2 times in a row. We do not have any molt, do we? Should probably change that. Jack, thank you. Nanimp is just luck. All you need is to get Emperor into Emperor and Pool and Nanimp times in a row. Yeah. It's true. There's Molt. Okay. Got something going now. Boy, I should have a superposition with this. Just take the money here. And then we get the voucher for a little bit less cost.
Well met.
Bricktator. Thank you for the 3 months. It's actually mostly meant to be a throwaway hand.
Well met.
Lunar Cleric. Thank you for the 4 months as well. Hey, welcome, C-Dubs. Took me 23 antes to find blank voucher, and now immediately... Immediately. And we kind of get our money back if we do this, so... Sure. Do we even need the Devious Joker right now? Nope. Let's do some money. Looking for pretty much that, yeah. I would have rather hit a polychrome, to be honest with you, but I'm not going to complain. Wait, what? How, did we do a gamble for getting a legendary Joker? 1/3 of people bet on a 0.04% chance of getting a legendary Joker. If you're ever curious about what my chat is like. And their critical reasoning skills. A specific 1 in 5 legendary... Oh, it's for Perkio specifically again. With peace and love, there's no hope for some of y'all. We are so cooked. Yeah, we gotta open the schools. I like this because we have the Red Seal King is like a pretty good card right now. Yeah, that fella. I mean, it's not real, so YOLO. No, I get that. I'm not, but like, it also is, at least in my mind, somewhat indicative of like the suggestions and plays that people recommend I make, and like
Well met.
the judgment of your of your average chatter. XD, thank you for the prime. How do you always hit exactly $25? Well, I base some of my purchasing decisions on where my money's going to be. Is a big part of it. So I just kind of stop spending when I hit $25, or don't buy something that I might otherwise be interested in if it takes me below 25. We're not really using you, right? This could be something. I do like... I mean, this is technically more than the Golden Joker as well. Maybe the Scary Face was something. Wow. We'll go ahead and give that the something seal of approval. I think we can call that something. Yeah, maybe Scary Face was worth a look. Three queens left. Roxy, thank you for the super chat. Do you ever prepare coffee other than black? Also, how do you prepare it? I just do a coffee maker pot. But rarely, like, I just prefer drinking or the taste of black coffee. So, I don't really, like, even when I go to like a coffee shop, I just usually order a cold brew. Is Perkio the only way to reach an inf? On this deck? Probably, yeah. It's the only practical way to do so. It's in the right spot. Hey, congrats, Soulburst. No, thank you. Oh, definitely no, thank you. How's this look? Not great. Really need to find those kings. Look for the Red Seal one is really quite important. Okay, fine. Guess we can look in here. Nope. It's kind of a bad boss blind for me, isn't it? How do I beat that? Finding a good joker. I need to save the red seal because I didn't play it last time. I don't know if I can get through this ante by doing that, though. Maybe find an enhancement for the red seal to revive it. That may be the best opportunity, actually. You beat it by getting above the scoring requirements. Okay. Now you're thinking. We? Does Aura revive it? I don't think so. Okay. We lose out on Cartomancer value, but it's gonna be worth. I guess we can re-roll it, but that's expensive when we're poor. And we don't need to anymore. We should be able to win with this. I'm not worried about that. I'd just rather find the red seal. 2 kings left. Cool. Plus 50 aura, I guess. Okay, that was honestly a little bit closer than I thought. Maybe I did need the red seal. Not looking good for all that 33% of chatters who predicted the Perkio. I've been opening all the tarot packs too. There's always time? No, there quite literally isn't. You need to get Perkio early for it to happen. Like, it's already past the point where we could realistically expect to get an nymph even if we hit the Perkio. Okay. No money. $47 molt. If only that mattered. Okay. It did just make a bunch of lucky cards, I guess. Ackermans. I'm kind of committed to face cards, aren't I? McRibbed for your pleasure. What a name. Thank you for the thank you for thank you for the bets. I'm gonna try and get one more here. That's a good one to get. It's already a pretty good lucky cat. Very nice voucher. No purple seal. We haven't had a lot of... That's fine. We haven't had a lot of spectral cards at all, honestly. Okay, Lucky Cat zooming. Alrex, thank you for the donation. 3 6s left. We finally did it, chat. The $50 temperance is here. The $50 temperance is here. All right, I think we can get out of the gift card now. Into you. Matador. It's good to have for the future. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Cartomancer. No, I'm not. Okay. That was a good round.
Well met.
Buckethead. Thank you for the prime. Nice. I didn't pay attention to the 6 cents though, did I? That's fine. It's actually pretty unimportant because we're playing on Ghost deck.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for the gifted sub to McRibbed for your pleasure, because I get the feeling that the majority of that was just to hear me say it again. But I do appreciate it nonetheless. 40 cards, that's a small deck. You've not seen my runs recently then. This is a massive deck by comparison. We're not even in the single digits yet. It's not great, but we can do it. Still getting decent value off of that. The Good? I think that's how it's pronounced. It's not a great, I guess it's a fine, it like forces me to try and like get cat value here. Good timing on that molt shot. But it's not like we're hurting for score. Discard's good. How many 6s do I even have left? Oh, we lost one in the immolate. Unfortunate.
Well met.
Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to Speed Boop. Okay, we already have access to spectral cards. I was just kind of using that to clean up my deck and accelerate the process, but let's do that. 68 molt. Meaningless. It also is just kind of annoying with the DNA. Like, it's funny,
Well
but it doesn't,
met.
like... What happened? Why would you do that? Anonymous. Thank you for the gifted sub to I have explosive diarrhea. What? I mean, it's really bad for us, but we have to do it, right? It's really funny. It's a sign, chat. It's a bad sign. But a sign nonetheless. Okay. Oh, we got our money back, I guess. Very nice. Now we're gonna win in one again is the problem. Die. Our high card is leveled higher than our our flush 5. Yeah. Let's keep it going a bit. Hello. Maybe that was actually the sun angle. Hieroglyph good here. Gives me more time. I'm probably going to take it, but I kind of don't want this. Don't have a choice. I'm a little bit too strong compared to where I want to be as it is. Let's go medium. Kind of coming at the deck fixing from 2 different angles here. Which is fine, but redundant or unnecessary. I don't know how much it speeds it up, just because, like, we probably just need to get out of the DNA, to be honest. That's a freebie. Cinema, thank you for the bits. Where Eris? More like Whereis? Oh, God. Telescope? Well, that's another reason to get out of the DNA now, I guess. Have you hit once yet, buddy? What's your deal? There we go. He's hit once? Oh, I just haven't been paying attention. Okay, who dies? Honestly, no one. Cat's like my worst joker right now. Like, the honest answer, if we wanted to kill something, it would have been Cat. Trading? That's insane to me as a suggestion.
Well met.
Diz, thank you for the 3 months. Oh good, another useless negative joker. It's not that trading card is good with idle, it's that it's completely and utterly necessary with the idle right now. I have no other source of deck fixing. Oh, we hit the idol. You interested in making content and completing all 20 challenges? Nope. I started doing that and then people stopped watching. I think they're... I don't know. None of the challenges are super challenging for me at this point. So they become a little bit less interesting. And then like only a few of the challenges are interesting from a viewer perspective. Wow. I think we just want smaller deck. That'll make it easier to find the cards that we need to murder with the trading card. Dusk is fine, but not necessary. I'd rather just hit a sock. I'm still, like, I would like to farm money there, but I'm pretty sure that just wins still. Even with a high card copying the Hanging Chad. Hang on to this for when we have better jokers, or rather more permanent jokers. It's the benefit of a smaller deck after all the cards are the same. That's, well, all of the cards aren't the same, first of all. But the benefit of the smaller deck is it's easier to make them all the same. Since we're getting out of the cat eventually, I like just farming the money here. We're getting out of cat? Yeah. It's pretty clearly our worst joker. And it's a little bit too late in the run to, like, even match one of my better gold stake lucky cats. Could honestly go on a selling spree here once we get out of the trading card. Which we're pretty close to being able to doing. It's my last queen, right? Sure. Okay. How many cards? We have 3 non-kings. Well, 3.5 or 2.5. You can die still. Okay. Nice. 2 more cards. It's honestly disappointing how quickly Exmol falls off in Endless. Yeah. But, like, the game isn't balanced around Endless, right? So, it's just the nature of, like, exponential scaling, which is what happens in Endless, that, in Balatri you're left with limited options. I wish I had a red seal that wasn't on a foil card.
Well met.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Sniff, thank you for the 2 months. Actually, can we sneak this through yet? King of Diamonds? Wow, it whiffed. We should be able to get through, right? Now we can use this. Probably want to go over here. And we're set. Now the idol can't miss, which, as we saw, would be catastrophic. So we sell you. You don't really matter. You're gone. You're gone. Use this. Now we find jokers. Polychrome me? That means the next one is guaranteed to be polychrome, right? Let's do this so that we have a red seal on a clean blank slate for the next aura. Another one here. Guess this is fine, but just clears jokers. Do you have seed money? All right. Yeah, I sold PhotoChad so that we could use the Ecto. Because PhotoChad is not part of a long-term build. Oh my god, dude. Just salting the wounds from the last run. I almost settled for that Wraith there. We probably sell out of the Bloodstone for that. Because the idol is just better. And then we're looking for Sock and we're locked in.
Well met.
Dinky. Thank you for the prime. Wait, I'm not copying anything. Guess we have to. Didn't have to there, though. Got a small enough deck, I guess. Oh, there we go. Telescope's here. Dusk is just worse than the Sock, and I just want to find the Sock. Misha, thank you for the super chat. Glad to hear you're a great influence. Neat. There's no rare jokers we want anymore. Sock. Okay, we'll get a cat for a little bit, but
Well met.
do not get too attached to this cat, folks. Dude, thank you for the prime. Discard voucher out of the way. My vouchers are what I wish the last run's vouchers were. Might as well go glass. There's a little reason not to at this point right now. I mean, it's super early, but like we have such a small deck, we can find the cards that we need.
Well met.
Pretty easily. Blitz, thank you for the 6 months. Bad. Sure. It's temporary, but it's fine while we have it. It's also fine while we have it. Let's do this. So again, we have more aura targets. We're the Ouroboros. Unfortunately, we haven't seen a Sock yet, though. But surely that'll change. Medium. Let's do the cat. I guess we could have gotten out of the photograph, but I'm light on time and I don't want to have to, like, think about how to meter out my resources. If I recall, a game says you can't copy oops except it doesn't work. No, it says you can't, because you can't. Even the mod's getting backseated now. SMH my head. Just turbo fill our deck with glass, then I don't have to think. It's an unnecessary play, but we can do it for a little bit so that I don't have to think. Seeded runs do not do anything involving unlocks, whether jokers or achievements. Oh! Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that was short-lived. Guess that means we're not immolating anymore. Should have killed the cat to annoy chat. Yeah, but chat also loves taking unnecessary DNA, so in a sense I did still annoy chat. Got to do it anyway. We really do need a sock soon. Like right now. Otherwise, we're gonna have to start using glass. I think we're probably fine with one piece of glass, but let's send two to be safe. Hand size is giving me anxiety. Ooh, we lost a good piece of glass. I mean, all of our cards are the same though. That's a really good pickup. We're keeping us going here. It's not sock. Could have sold one at least, but again, we're in a hurry right now. It's the golden nymph. This is not something that is even remotely similar to what could hit nymph. A good run, like, the scale, the difference between this type of run and an nymph run is, like, incomprehensibly large. Spectre, thank you for the super chat. Sometimes you'll take a spectral pack and not open anything. Is that for gameplay purpose, or do you just not save time on hands you don't use? depends on the situation. Sometimes it's just being lazy. Most of the time, though, it's like protecting the fool. So there's no reason to take planets that you don't plan on playing if you have something good in the fool. I'm not going to play towards the dusk. It's probably positive EV, but... Can you get an NF with idle in any way? Yep. Just not easily, and not especially not on Ghost deck. Like one of the last high score Ghost deck runs I made that was a Baron build, everyone was freaking out during the run that, oh my god, this is going to be a Nan Inf run, it's Nan Inf, it's Nan Inf, and I kept saying, no, look at the deck we're playing, we cannot Nan Inf with this deck. We're on the wrong deck. And then sure enough, when I posted the video, all the comments were doing the exact same thing. Well, I'm like, you have the... you have the power or the ability to hear me explaining it in real time. And still you're choosing to fall into the same trap. Mario, thank you for the super chat. Can't you technically Nan Inf on any deck? Yes. But not with this build. Unless you want to get, like, really pedantic and say, well, if you get, like, infinite, very particular negative jokers, then sure. But, like, practically, the way that you Nan Inf on non-plasma decks is to... We're not taking that. Well, I guess we could have, but... The practical way to do so is by getting Perkeo encrypted, which requires a Baron build, which we are not on. And required us to pick that up, like, numerous antes ago. $25. You're gonna have to start the video with, hey folks, this is not an Nan Inf run, stop asking. That would just invite people to make the very funny joke of leaving that same comment like hundreds upon hundreds of time, which is good engagement though, so. I'll just choose not to read the comments on that video. In a Perkeo Observatory build, get Nan Inf. On, yeah, like, that's one of the main ways, but that would probably necessitate, I want a blank one. Almost certainly necessitate a plasma deck. Do you read comments on any videos? How would your mental health survive that? Increasingly little, because, as you mentioned, it does take a toll on my mental. Or used to. It's just like, positive or negative, nobody should have access to that many people's opinions of the, like, their unfiltered opinions of them. It's just... How many ways of hitting Nan Inf are there? I would recommend going to Belatra University and watching the very thorough video on the matter. Have we not found a sock yet? I mean, we have like stand-in sock for now. Come on. Oh, guess we're risking some glass. Dancy, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Oh, welcome, Sarah.
Well met.
Exiled Pride. Thank you for the prime. I guess I should be copying the, probably not like that, but like this. Whoa. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want a slight bias towards this. It's worse for a scorer, but better for getting lucky card hits.
Well met.
Burke, thank you for the 2 months. Okay. We've done it. It's a pretty good pickup. Should be fine here.
Well met.
Ryan, thank you for the prime. Welcome, Swing. Yep. It's fine. It's a little bit of extra glass. That's fine. I think if we weren't copying the seltzer there, we might have actually gotten through in one. If we don't find the sock soon, we are going to have to maybe play towards the dusk. Okay. Do I even have any non-red seals? Nope. FF, thank you for the super chat. I think you may be one of the few people that misses the TTOs, I'm going to be honest with you. Alright. Let's just send one piece of glass here to be sure that we don't, like, waste the seltzer. Brian had some rough days and had to retire? Yeah. He caused a lot of us some rough days, actually. Well, that's a freebie. Oh no. Guess we just let it ride. Yes, now we probably want to go back here. Okay. Budget sock and buskin? Yeah. Perishable sock and buskin, essentially. Okay. Anti-18. I gotta go. I'm already over time. Maybe we'll pick this back up on Monday. It's not that impressive of a run, to be honest with you. So, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday. My Balatro League match this week is on Friday. So, end of week, we'll be doing some more multiplayer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry for the abrupt end, but I gotta go.